And you're right about, the big play leaning forward, stepping up. But I like this temperament. I like the way he went about his innings. He got off to, what was a normal start. There was nothing too flary about. Then as the innings got on, he got his confidence. He felt that he could actually unleash the shoulders a fair bit, and that's what batting's all about.
It certainly was. We enjoyed that partnership between him and your groundkeeper. Just a quick word on then what happened after, because we seem to think that maybe that run out was a turning point. So after Kane Williamson departs, then what next?
And this is what we talked even before the show. The other batsmen have to take the responsibility. But Luke Rocky was very good. Martin Gutton, the amount of time he spent, it looked good. I was very impressed with Ross Taylor. But after that, after the dismissal of Kane Williamson, I think the New Zealand batsmen just didn't capitalize on the start they got on the foundation, which was laid by this beautiful batsman. And here, I thought it was unnecessarily run. Because there was no need for him to even take that run. And it was disappointing because that changed the momentum and shifted the momentum towards Australia.
It certainly was, and the fact that New Zealand would be mighty, the fact that Australia would be mighty, due to the fact that even in the rain reduced game, at that point they managed to make sure that they would get that 300. Let's have a look at our sound moments that count.
In the end, gone. Something's just could not get himself going. New territory, and that should be it. It is out. But now the pressure's right on the Aussies. Oh, drop. Oh, the drop. Got enough of it, Luke Rocky. Oh, what a shot. That gives himself a little bit of room. Rocky is such a clean strike of the ball. Now has got enough of this. Yes, he has. Bring up his 50. Well played, Luke Rocky. Oh, hello, big mix up here. Can't start it on. He's going to be run out here. They nearly made a mess of it. It's got away with it. It's got away with it. He's missed the stumps. He's going to get out of his slip. He's waiting to miss the stumps here. What an opportunity. It's gone. Yep, there's the confirmation. Not out. Swung away, not well enough though. Not well enough at all. Oh, hard down the ground and gets it out. Make it 5, yes please. Hazelwood's got a 5 runs. The offside, not perfectly timed, but he put up his first boundary. Oh, short, put away, absolutely staked the boundary. Excellent shot. Swayam swings hard away out of the wicket. Big shot, has it got enough? Yes, it does. 100 for Kane Williamson, the New Zealand skipper, with his 9th one-day international 100 and his first against Australia.
Captain Kane enjoying that 100. We're enjoying the fact that after they joined us almost by magic. Almost fashionably late. You make for an entrance of Australia.
Look, I've never been late, so that's unfair.
Good statement.
No. Not there either.
Let's talk about Josh Hazelwood, because he was so impressive today to walk away with those figures. And your first match in this edition of the Champions Tour, and the way that you managed to come with New Zealand.
Absolutely, and I think you take great heart on the fact that he didn't start off brilliantly. To be very honest, he didn't have control initially to start off with that ball. He started bowling crossing, he went for a few runs, but that's what, as a bowler, you can do. You can always correct it when you come for your second spell, your third spell, and as New Zealand were about to take off, that's when he put the brakes with those wickets, and to be consistently getting that late in the order. Many people say, oh, somebody walked away with cheap wickets. In the end, it's never cheap wickets. You have to bowl well. People can get clankered in the end. And when you can pick wickets, you just put a massive break. So that's what he did. And first game, wonderfully well bowled.
And that's a great point, absolutely, because you don't sit and look at that you managed to get the tail because it's from the middle order to the tail you managed to use Jim, knowing that you have the balance to be able to chase it down. But it just wasn't the game that we managed to see. We talked about the way that New Zealand really started their innings. We did leader before that. Stay with us.
Success means nothing to me if it isn't hard to get. Then what happened to me? The real sign of success.
Endurance has helped me
Gain the right way. Gain new confidence.
get better personality.
Endurance, the trusted weight gainer for years.
Kiss me. Close your eyes and I'll sit on
So companies crunchy Oreo, presenting Cadbury Silk Oreo.
आया एक जोगी छोड़ के सारे मोह छड़े मुझे मुझसे ये एक मोह न छूटे
ये मोह कभी नहीं छूटेगा। आईसीसी चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान 4 जून रविवार 1:30 पर लाइव स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और हॉटस्टार पर।
Thanks so much for staying with us here. The match has been abandoned when we're talking about the Southland rivals. But I tell you what it does, it makes England really happy when we talk about this particular group. What about the next particular group? South Africa taking on Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka got to easily hold South Africa. They want to prove a little bit after just trying to forget that series that they had against England building after this. And of course, every Indian fan will be watching this group because it will make a difference to how Team India go about their race. But let's have a look at the wickets from New Zealand's point of view. We always told you that both was going to be a bit of a skin customer. You have to watch out. Adam Millen as well too.
Yeah, and you must want length. You know, he's got that extra bit of pace, and that's what the Kiwis have enjoyed. You know, they've got a couple of bowls on their side now that are bowling well over 140, but certainly with an extra bit of pace, that's what has, unseated the Australian batsmen.
Hey, New Zealand will be a good